This morning, Wyoming Cowboy fans, we have the distinct pleasure in talking with Dion Thornton, senior swimmer. Dion, how are you doing this morning?
I'm well. How are you?
Great. Thanks for taking some time. I'm sure you don't mind getting out of class to talk about the Wyoming swimming. Let's talk about the strokes that you swim for the Cowboys.
Generally swim the 100 breaststroke, 100 fly, and 2 IM for our swim team. That's probably what I'm going to be swimming in the upcoming championship meet at sectionals. Hopefully I'll advance there, but those are the general strokes I swim.
Of the three that you listed, do you have a favorite?
I'd have to say probably IM because I'm a sprinter at heart, and I like being able to sprint every single one of the events.
Nice. And then do you guys have your own pool, and is that where you guys practice? And do you guys practice in the morning? Because I read a lot about how swimmers practice a lot like wrestling. It's really a tough sport.
Our school swim team does have our own pool. We practice at the Power Crosley YMCA on Winton Road.
Okay.
And we practice Monday through Friday at 7 o'clock to 8:30. And our head coach is Dave Elliott. He's a great coach. And we make sure to practice and get in as much as we can.
And one of the things you talked about before we went on camera is you were very pleased with your Wyoming swimming success, freshman, sophomore year. Let's talk a little bit about that. What did those 2 seasons mean to you?
They were very interesting because I didn't expect to swim the events I swum. I swam the 100 freestyle freshman year and made it to districts in that event. And then sophomore year, I also swam the 500 freestyle. Very out of my comfort zone, but I did pretty well in that, and I made it to districts in that event.
So as a senior now, getting ready to go into districts, so you got to be excited for the opportunity to really advance.
I'm really excited. I'm going to be able to swim my actual specialty events, and it'll be really interesting to be able to compete against other fast swimmers and really have fun doing it as well.
That's great. A lot of success with Wyoming swimming over the years. And,
yeah.
It's got to be exciting going into tournament time. Let's talk about favorite sports moment that you have as a Wyoming Cowboy.
Well, I'd have to say my favorite is it's a little weird. So last year at the Classics meet held at Miami University and finals
Nice school, by the way.
And at St. X for finals. One of our other senior swimmers, Carson, he injured himself one of the days, and I had to step in and swim in his spot in the relays, and I thought that was a really fun moment for me because swimming at Classic finals is not only a very hard and astounding achievement, but it's also not going to be something you do every single year. It's very hard to get back to. So being able to represent my team and swim for my friend in his place, I'd say that was very accomplishing for me.
Well, that's a great moment and something that I'm sure that will live with you for a long time. Congratulations. How about your favorite coach? Who is your favorite coach and why?
I'd say my favorite coach would have to be for my club team. I'd have to say Megan Feitner. She's always very, very pleasant to be around. She's just very joking. Her humor, it's very sarcastic, at least to me, and the way we always banter with each other before and after practice, and sometimes even during, it's really funny, and it just keeps me in a good mood during practice. And she's always there. She always knows how to pick me up during practice. If we're doing a hard set and I'm making cycles with like 2 or 3 seconds rest,
Sure.
She's always telling me, ready, go. She's on it, and I'd have to say she's one of my favorite.
Sounds great. Being a senior, obviously you've decided or are working to get close to a decision on college. Where's Dion going to school next year?
I'll be going to swim at Hiram College next year.
Very nice.
It's near Cleveland, about 30 minutes away. It's a small liberal arts school, D3. It's in the same conference as Kenyon and Denison.
Sure.
Very respectable schools in the swimming league. So I'm very excited to be competing against them as well.
Sounds great. Well, Dion, thank you for taking the time. Best of luck in the tournament in swimming and your endeavors in college. Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you for having me.